session, if needed, of the November 19th, 2020 regular meeting may include personnel matters, student matters, legal matters, negotiations and/or grievances, and tactics and techniques utilized in protecting public safety and property. The result of these discussions will be made public as soon as possible. Now, do I have to read number 4 as well, or just?
Just gonna need a roll call too, Elise.
Okay, so roll call.
Mr. Banta?
Here.
Mrs. Franco?
Here.
Mr. Itkin?
Present.
Mrs. Mahan?
Present.
Ms. Quackenbush? Ms. Quackenbush? Mr. Rosenberg?
Here.
Mr. Santana?
Present.
Mr. Spindell?
Present.
And Mr. Barbarulo will be a couple minutes late.
Join me in the flag salute. Do we have a flag?
Yeah, I can.
You really can't see it.
Okay.
There it is. Got it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Superintendent, update?
Thank you very much. So the first update that I have right now at this point is on snow days. After much dialogue at the county level throughout the state of New Jersey, with our central office team, with our FLEA executive board yesterday, our administrators today, my recommendation is to leave snow days in our calendar for now. There was some debate on whether or not we would be allowed to use snow days for remote learning days. However, it is my recommendation that we leave snow days in our calendar. And then when we run out of snow days, if we run out of snow days, and hopefully we don't, we could always cross the bridge and utilize remote learning days. Right now, in these very stressful times, I think everybody feels like they're burning the candle at both ends, and understandably so. So I feel like, a snow day may be a respite day for a lot of people and a day for people to relax. They're already built into our calendar. It's not anything new. In addition to that, we have a lot of teachers who like to teach from our classrooms. I don't want anybody to feel pressured to have to drive in inclement weather to come here. In addition to that, we may have parents who are working from home, teachers who have their own children at home. And at this point, it seems like that's what majority, even after we made the decision, it seems like majority of the districts in New Jersey or the county are keeping their snow days in their calendar intact for now. And if we run out of our snow days, we could revisit it at that point and then go to remote instruction days rather than start pulling from, spring break or whatever it may be. So it is my recommendation at this time to keep the calendar as it is and cross the bridge at another time. My next comment is Care Plus. It's not on here and you don't have it, but several hours ago, Care Plus, in conjunction with Fair Lawn Public Schools, will be running workshops to address mental health. There's 8 different workshops throughout the next couple of months on mindfulness and mental health that'll be offered at night via Zoom for all parents to participate in. Some of the topics are how to best support your child's mental health throughout distance learning, coping with COVID, self-care for the caretakers. So you can see it's not just about the children, but it's about the parents as well. Connection and communication, helping families to cultivate connection and effectively communicate. Family wellness and anxiety management. Healthy friendships, supporting your child as they navigate the social circles. Anxiety 101, helping your child or teen manage feelings of anxiety. Cool, calm, and collected, organization and focus skills to keep your child on track, and how to navigate a digital world. So we're really happy that we have these workshops that we can offer parents over the next couple months. And I strongly encourage, hopefully people take advantage of them because I think it's a great opportunity. And you can do it from the comfort of your couch, which is really nice as well. The next thing is, can you allow Denise in, Brooke? I would like to before I introduce our new Director of Human Resources, I would like to congratulate John Yobbs, our Director of Buildings and Grounds, who we are recommending tonight. Hopefully the vote will go through and he will be our new Director of Buildings and Grounds. He is our maintenance foreman who's been working for Fair Lawn Schools for many years. He is just a asset to this school district who is very well respected here. And we are recommending him for promotion to replace Tom Sanko, who is retiring at the end of the month, or actually in January. So John will be recommended for his position for Directors of Buildings and Grounds, and we're really happy about that. So congratulations to John. Our other appointment tonight is Denise Tai, who's joining us right now on the screen. This is a little different doing it Zoom. Normally when we have big appointments like this, they're here in person. However, Denise is here as the recommendation right under Lisa's picture. If it's the same as yours as mine at home, Lisa is retiring and we're all very jealous of her, and she will Denise definitely has big shoes to fill.
Yes.
That being said, Denise, we're pleased to recommend her to the board. She went through the hiring committee here in Fair Lawn. We were very pleased with her as she went round by round. We're pleased with her background in finance, her legal background, practiced law for several years before becoming a history teacher and then a director of human resources. We think her experience as Director of Human Resources, as well as all her other background experience, is gonna bring a wealth of experience to Fair Lawn, and hopefully Lisa will hand off that torch to Denise, which will be really nice, and they'll be able to overlap for the last week or two before Lisa gets to really enjoy her time post-COVID Fair Lawn. So welcome, Denise. Did you want to?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am so happy to be part of your team.
Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for being here. All right. Actually, before we go to comments, I don't know if it's okay, but I will check with our board attorney. Is it all right if we jump to that vote first for Denise so that she does not have to stay on for the whole meeting? And then we could come back to public and board comments?
Yeah, as long as the board's in agreement with that, that's certainly appropriate. That can be done.
Anybody have an issue with that? No? Okay. Thank you very much. Brooke?
I'm just trying to find the motion. I'm sorry. It's motion P6D,
Page 18.
page 18. So,
Wrong.
Yes.
Make a motion for
Trying
P6D.
to, Nick, I'm happy.
Sorry, we're having trouble hearing you.
Second.
So moved.
Okay,
Second.
roll call, please.
Second.
Mr. Banta,
You hear me now?
Yes.
Mrs. Frankel,
Yes.
Mr. Itkin,
Yes.
Mrs. Mahan,
Yes.
Ms. Quackenbush,
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Mr. Spindell,
Yes.
and Mr. Barbarulo.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I look so forward to working with everyone.
Congratulations, Denise.
Thank you, Denise. You do not have to stay for the rest of the meeting. You have plenty of meetings to be at.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night,
Congratulations.
Denise.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving, Denise.
Oh, thank you to all of you as well.
Thank you very much. All right. All right, moving on.
All right, so now we have public comments about the agenda. Can you hear me?
Not
It's
good.
a little,
Can you hear me?
yeah, a little bit.
Nick,
Get a little better.
can you hear me?
A little bit.
It's really delayed,
now.
Ron.
Now he's frozen.
And now he's
Maybe.
frozen.
Elise, I think you're on.
I was just unmuting. Public comments, Nick, you have public comments?
So I'm just going to remind the attendees, if they'd like to make a comment, to raise their hand on the virtual hand raising. And we will bring you into the meeting if you have any public comments on agenda items. We did not receive any questions today.
And we did release the agenda ahead of time as compared to last time as well, so that we gave people enough time to look at the agenda before asking questions.
There's two attendees.
What was Denise?
One's Denise. Yeah.
So are there any other, so there's no public comments? So then we'll go to board comments.
Yes.
Any board comments on agenda items? I just have one comment on what Nick said. I don't know if that counts as an agenda item about Care Plus coming. I went to several of those meetings when they came the last time, and I encourage everyone who's listening or watches this to attend any meeting of interest to them because they are fabulous. Okay, saying that, let's go to G1, approval of minutes.
Wait, there's some hands up.
Oh, now you have hands? Okay. Oh, I didn't see board hands. Cindy?
But yeah, I just wanted to publicly congratulate Denise, our new Director of Human Resources, and also John Yobs for his appointment to the Buildings and Grounds position. John is a really hard worker. We discussed this in the Personnel Committee the other night, and I'm just thrilled that he is going to be taking over for Tom. He's been working very closely with Tom for a number of years, and I've never seen anybody be in so many places at so many different times and has a handle on every single one. So I just wanted to wish him the best of luck and congratulations.
If you don't mind, before we go, I just want to, Dawn Evner just reached out to me and said that she's having issues with the battery on her computer, and she wanted me to wish all the retirees well on behalf of herself, especially Chris Murphy, fellow FLEA member, the best in her retirement. Thank her for her service to Fair Lawn students. So thank you, Dawn, for that.
Vladimir?
A few things. First, two people contacted me telling me that they were unable to ask questions in the form, and it looks like they're confused how to ask questions now. So now to ask questions, what do they have to do? They have to...
It's an automatic registration, so the link is on our website. The link was also posted in the newspaper, and it's actually the same exact webinar link as last time. So if they just want to click and link, there'll be an automatic registration, and they can come in as an attendee. And then they can ask their question through that method. Or I don't know if you want to make an exception and have them email Nick or myself. If they weren't able to, the Google form is the same form and same link as last time as well, which was also advertised in the newspaper and on our website.
The Google form is closed.
It was open from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and we actually left it even open later today as well because we just forgot to ever close it. So it was actually open for majority of the day.
Okay, I don't know.
Can I make a suggestion? If they'll just tell Vladimir their question, maybe he could ask it.
Prefer that it be emailed to Brooke or myself if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, email it to Brooke. Okay, so that was kind of procedural. A few other notes. On the minutes, there is a typo on the...
We corrected it.
I'm sorry?
Is that the one that you had emailed me about?
Yes.
Yeah, we corrected it. We fixed it.
Oh, did we get a new minutes?
No, I didn't send the new minutes up, but we corrected it like 2 hours ago.
Okay, so I'll just believe you that you corrected it.
I promise you, we'll send you a corrected version so you can see.
Yes, please send us the corrected
record, and everybody's watching, so it's on the internet, so we can't erase it either.
The corrected version will get posted. It was just a typo.
Right, okay. Then on motion P5E, page 17, the ice hockey coaches. I think I emailed you. So in case if this winter sport, ice hockey, does not happen due to COVID, or if it will happen partially. I remember we had like a sidebar agreement that was inserted in the agenda previously for similar items. What's going to happen?
Yeah, I had emailed you back on this one as well. It was only a little while ago, but the sidebar agreement that we had filled out earlier in the year covered fall and winter sports. So we were covered for that.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see that email.
That's okay. It was literally only like an hour ago.
Okay, so there's one other item, item finance 5E, Benecard. According to requirements of my employer, I will have to abstain on that item because it deals with health insurance. And last but not least, item finance 6A, the vehicles. I will be brief. I just don't feel right to vote on such an important thing retroactively. Just doesn't feel right. That's it.
Ron, are you back? No, okay.
Trying to be back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, better.
Okay, I'm trying. I've got a lot of technical difficulties going around right now. So I'm trying my best. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
No, it's still the same thing, kind of, Ron.
You're freezing, breaking up.
I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. I've got a bad internet connection in my house.
Okay, so I'll just keep going. Who had a hand up? I saw Wilkin had a hand up. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Franco. I just wanted to say I agree with Mr. Itkin in regards to F6, and I will be joining him in opposing this item. Thank you, Ms. Franco.
Anyone else? Mr. Rosenberg?
Hi, everyone. I just want to congratulate all the retirees. Jovine Carabinos, 29 years, and that's a long time to work for the district. Ellen Dodds, Christy Murphy, and Dennis O'Neill, guidance counselor at TJ. Congratulations on your years of service. We really appreciate it. And I also would like to congratulate John Yobbs and for well deserved. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Anyone else? Comments? All right. I have to scroll back up, sorry. Okay, so we have G1 approval of minutes. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call?
Banta,
Yes.
Mrs. Franco,
Yes.
Mr. Itkin,
Yes.
Mrs. Mahan,
Yes.
Ms. Quackenbush,
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg,
Yes.
Santana,
Oh,
and Mr. Spindell,
Yes.
Mr. Barbarulo.
Yes.
Okay, we have S1 retirement resolutions, and congratulations all. S2 approval of county state submission requirements. S3 other business. And that ends the S's. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
second.
Roll call?
Mr. Banta,
Yes.
Franco,
Yes.
Mr. Itkin,
Yes.
Mrs. Mahan,
Yes.
Ms. Quackenbush,
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Mr. Spindell,
Yes.
Mr. Barbarulo.
Yes.
Thank you. E1 is attendance at conference, conventions, and workshops. E2 is approval of extracurricular, oh, no No items, excuse me. E3 is other business. Can I have a motion for the E's?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call?
Mr. Banta,
Yes.
Mrs. Frankel,
Yes.
Mr. Itkin,
Yes.
Mrs. Mahan,
Yes.
Ms. Quackenbush,
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Mr. Spindell,
Yes.
Mr. Barbarulo.
Yes.
Thank you. Now we have P1, approval of appointments. P2, approval of resignation or retirement. P3, approval of leave of absence, amendment of leave, recession of leave. P4, change of personnel assignment status. P5, additional compensation. P6, other business. And if it's okay, can I just continue? SE1, approval of tuition transportation. SE2, approval of bedside home instruction for classified students. SE3, other business. F1, approval of acceptance of gifts, grant funds. F3, approval of bills payable. F4, approval of monthly reports. F5, approval of contracts, consortiums, and cooperatives. F6, other business. And I have a motion to approve all of those agenda items.
So moved.
Second, someone?
Second.
I'll second. Jean,
Me, yes.
thank you, sir. Roll call?
Mr. Banta,
Yes.
Mrs. Frankel,
Yes.
Mr. Itkin,
I abstain on item finance 5E, like Edward, and I vote no on item finance 6A, like Apple. Yes on everything else.
Mrs. Mahan,
Yes.
Ms. Quackenbush,
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg,
Yes on everything except no on P1B.
Mr. Santana,
1 second, please. No on F3B. And no on F6A as an apple. Yes on everything else.
Spindell,
Yes.
Mr. Barbarulo.
Yes.
Okay, so that puts an end to that part of the meeting. We have a closed session coming up. I just want to say that the next public meeting will be December 17th. It's a regular monthly meeting, and
Point of order, please.
We have new business.
Public comments, new business.
well,
And-
okay, sorry. I scrolled past that. I thought it was under the calendar. All right. Okay, comments. Are you back, Ron?
I'm trying to be back. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, I got it.
Sounds like no.
So we have public comments.
We have one participant from the public. If they'd like to comment, please raise your hand at this time. And I'll check my email to see if I got any email from the public. I have not yet.
So do we have a public comment?
Just
No,
wait
I don't.
if the person raises their hand.
Right, but nobody has.
Nobody's raised their hand. Did you get any emails, Nick?
No.
Okay, so we'll go to board commentary.
Um,
I don't see it.
sorry.
Well, does anybody want to make a board comment? Okay, Vladimir?
It's not quite my comment. Somebody just sent me a message that she's trying to ask a question. Well, I guess she should have emailed to you guys, so she'll have to wait a month. So never mind. I thought maybe I should read her question, but then no.
Can she send an email to Nick or myself?
That's what she should do, right? Exactly.
Do any board members have any comments?
Mr. Santana?
Yes, I just want to, if the finance committee, or the, buildings and ground, I think buildings and grounds is with finance. Buildings and grounds finance committee can look into, there's a program, called the New Jersey Clean Energy Program, that may provide, a free energy assessment to organizations. I will send you the information via email. It could be a potential way to save money for the district. So wherever we can save money, that's money that we can spend on our children on education and save a buck here and there for the taxpayers.
Yes, please send it to us. Thank you.
Okay. Any other board members have a comment? Mr. Rosenberg, was that a hand?
No, I changed my mind.
You just, okay. All right, so now I can say the date is December 17th, 2020. It'll be at 7:30 and we're not sure if it'll be Zoomed, or I know Nick is hoping to get us into the Memorial Library. So who knows, up in the air.
The only other date that I do want to remind everybody, I sent it out, is we will have a policy, there's committees, but there will be a policy meeting on December 10th at 7 p.m. and that'll be committee board of the whole. So everybody will be at the policy meeting at night, December 10th, and we'll be discussing mandatory policies that need to be updated.
Thank you, sir. Oh,
It's open to the public.
Correct.
Ms. Mahan?
I just want to let everyone know the live stream went black.
Say that again?
The live stream went black.
Oh, the live stream, okay. Brooke, did you hear that?
It's back up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back up.
I can see it.
Okay, so we're gonna get a motion to go into.
Wilkins answer.
Oh, I didn't see that.
that.
Okay, Mr. Santana?
Thank you, Ms. Franco. I notice every time we have a policy meeting, it's usually policies that are coming from the administration to the board for us to consider, via if they are mandatory or they require. But I think this, when we have a policy meeting, it should be an opportunity also, since we are a policy making body, for board members that want to propose changes to board policies, for those policies to be also be considered. So, you know, because it should be an open process for when we have a policy meeting. Would anyone have anything against board members proposing any changes to board policies
So
during a policy meeting?
I just, if you have a specific policy that you would like to introduce, please let us know. The only reason why our policy meetings lately have been somewhat administrative driven, for lack of a better word, is just because there's been so many mandatory ones. And I think the last meeting we had 17 policies that was on our agenda. So at some point we try to limit it. Otherwise we're going to be here for like a 3-day policy meeting. Let me check. If you have a policy though, send it my way. I'd be happy to take a look at it and see how many policies we're looking for the December board meeting. And then I'll get back to the rest of the board on it.
I would also just like to chime in there. There's a policy chair. If Wilkin has policies that he thinks need to be brought forward or discussed, send them to the policy chair or discuss with the policy chair what you think needs to be talked about, and they would bring it forward to the committee or to the board of the whole if that's the case. No comment necessary. Any other board member have a comment? Because if not, we're going to go into closed session to discuss HIB reports, legal issues, contracts, and personnel. Can I have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
And a second, please.
Second.
Second.
Thank you so much. See you in December, public.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Want us to vote on
Happy
it?
Thanksgiving, everyone.
All in favor of recessing?
Well, are we gonna come back into the meeting after the closed session like we did last time?
Are
We're
we?
gonna, to close
we
the
vo-
meeting. Yeah, we'll come back to this webinar to close the meeting.
Okey doke. So we'll see you if you remain.
You need a vote on the resolution to go into closed session.
Roll call?
We know, it's not just a motion to go to closed session?
Yes, motion and second and a vote.
There was a motion and second. I don't think we voted.
I don't think there was a vote taken.
We didn't vote. So we need a vote.
Yes.
Mr. Banta?
Sure, why not?
Mrs. Franco? Yes.
Sorry, I just have to post that there. It was not.
Mr. Icken?
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Mahan?
Yes.
Mr. Santana?
Yes.
Mr. Spindell?
Yes.
Mr. Barbarulo?
Yes, you skipped Miss Quackenbush.
Oh, sorry, Ms. Quackenbush.
Of
My
course,
screen is different than yours.
that's okay.
Okay, so we have a different link for the closed session, and then we'll come back to this link.
Do we get a 5-minute break or not?
How about 3 minutes? We're gonna have a record meeting tonight.
Happy
3-minute
Thanksgiving.
break.
Now you've jinxed it.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Trying to leave the meeting. Leave.
showed up to the middle school and nobody was there.
It's on the website, but this was, I guess, a last minute decision, so.
Hello.
You good, Phil?
Have fun with it tomorrow.
It's Friday.
Rick's in.
And Rick's in too, so we're gonna go back to finish live streaming it and close the meeting from there.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
So I don't need a motion to open session, do I?
Nope, just a motion to adjourn.
Oh, we don't have to vote on the HIBs?
No.
Okey doke. Motion to adjourn, everyone?
So moved.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy Thanksgiving and whatever else comes after that.
All in favor, you know.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Stay
everyone.
safe, everyone.
Thanksgiving all.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Be safe.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Mask up.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.